One.
It's called the American Rocketry Challenge. It's like the biggest rocket competition that's in existence. And the goal changes a little bit every year. Last year we had to fly to 850 feet, I think, carrying one egg on board without breaking it. And then you also are timed to, like, from when you take off to when you land, so you got to adjust your parachutes and all that sort of stuff. So we have to do tons of practice flights, but those engines are really expensive. So a lot of them have an interest in aerospace. Like the kid that started this program with me.
Come on.
He is finishing up at Wichita right now with a degree in aerospace engineering. Awesome. He's going to the Air Force after that to learn to fly, and then his goal is to become an astronaut.
So the Fayetteville Public Education Foundation is all about giving teacher grants that are outside of the scope of the normal classroom experience. Whenever we have partnerships throughout the community that enable that, and we get to be the vehicle to make these things happen, and there's no funding in the budget for it at all. So it's basically he's having to really come up with the funds himself. So this is something that is just wonderful for him.
Part of what we're going to do with this funding is the kids are going to build a flight computer. Since we have to hit a certain height, they'll be able to time a flight computer to stop the rocket. They can put air brakes on, that'll flip out. And then they'll be able to deploy the parachutes at like the perfect time with a release catch. Yeah, with this funding, we'll be able to buy some circuitry to do that, which will make us much more competitive. I went ahead and bought a new 3D printer because of your donation coming in. So now we have a new 3D printer. It's gonna help us a lot because when we break stuff, we have to reprint it. We often crash and then we have to wait, 2 days for all the parts to print. Yeah, with this one, we'll be right back out there. Because usually it's only one part that breaks. With this, we'll be able to print it in probably just a couple hours. Now that we have this better 3D printer and we can do stuff faster, we'll be able to get in more practice flights and maybe make it to finals this year, we hope.